What would you do if your teacher showed you this book? What's the first thing you would do?
Read the cover.
Read the title. So you can read the title for me?
Polar bear, what do you see?
Okay, so what do you think it would be about? You'd want to predict. You want to predict what this book is going to be about.
A polar bear hears around.
And what do you think he's going to hear?
He's probably gonna hear penguins, I guess, and
Penguins.
Snow probably.
Ooh, have you ever seen a polar bear before?
No.
Have you ever seen any pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are they pretty cool?
Mhm.
Maybe we'll learn some other cool things. So, where are you at? Show me where you're at.
Right here.
Oh my gosh, you're almost halfway through. Okay, so if you're reading it with your brother at home, and he was reading a chapter book, it's a little different than those picture books. So the first thing you would say is, and this is like, for me, I haven't read it yet. So what's happened so far? What have I missed?
Well, it's like about these two sisters who are princesses and they live in the city. Yeah.
It's about two princesses and their person.
Let's take you read it.
I'm to the part where the father, he went to find the cure. He went to one of the dwarf ladies' house to find the cure, and he's coming back now.
It's good to read just by chapters, and then we can, or a couple pages, and then talk to him about it. So I'll let you read a paragraph, and we'll talk about it. Start reading. Ready, go.
And how would I live knowing I'd done nothing to save her? She was going to die without having the adventure she'd longed for. All because of her promise to me. She postponed her dreams just to set me at ease. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Is it too hard? Okay, I'm going to show you how to read Spanish. Okay, you pronounce this word oye.
Oye, papá.
Oye, papá, atrápalo. Charlie lanzó el frisbee sobre el césped.
Polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear.
I really like how you pointed to every word and make it make sense. You got to make this make sense, and you can also look at the pictures. Pictures are really good help. So stop right there. So can you visualize where they're at?
Yeah.
Can you see the salty air and the green bushes? And it's pretty important when you're reading a book like this, huh? To visualize where they're at and what they're doing. Remind me what happened in this book. Tell me all the important things that you think happened in this book.
They were different animals and they were talking to each other, and at the end there was a zookeeper and the children were dressed up.
So when you're reading with your brother, listen really closely and then ask him questions at the end. You can ask about the character, who the character is, what they look like. You can ask about the setting, where it takes place. You can talk about the problem, just like you said, didn't have enough money. So all those things you can talk to your brother about when you finish the chapter. It's also good to write it down. You can have him write a sentence that summarizes what he read that day. And then at the end of a chapter book, he would have a lot of different sentences that he put together, which is the summary. Think you can do it at home?
Yeah.
Good.
It's pretty easy.
Good.
Oh, it looks easy, doesn't
Okay.
it? What's this? What's this?
What do you think it's going to be about? What?
What's the name of your book?
Um.
It should be right there.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce the name, Mom.
I just think I don't know how to read. Can't do it.
Polar bear, what do you see?
It says here, but it's okay.
I can't do it because I'm making up stuff.